You know, in retrospect, I'm willing to admit it might have been a mistake to start a new series and then immediately drop off the map for half a week, but whatever, I'm back now, and we're going to continue playing Impostor Factory, and I'm going to try and remember what the fuck was going on. Yeah, I've got the gist, honestly, I've got the gist. I remember the time-travelling sink. I remember the people being murdered over and over again in different ways, and that this fine lady right here was our prime suspect until just now, when we apparently invited her to join the party. So, what happens next is anyone's guess. Huh, that's new. Can't go in that way, but can we go... Can we go from this direction? Oh, that one's locked too, okay. And this one is also locked, and I'm willing to roll the dice here and just guess that perhaps, on a perchance, this direction may also be a locked door. How curious. Back down to the party then, I suppose. Has anything progressed here? Have there been any changes to circumstance? It doesn't really look like it. Can we leave? There are other ways to leave. Are there? Oh, we were meant to be showing her the sink, weren't we? Oh. Oh yeah, there is one problem. Stay away. Let me try. Hey, are you alright in there? Go away. I'm not letting anyone in until my bodyguards get here. That's fine, I'm leaving. Could you just knock on the door every 5 minutes or so, though? What? Why? Just so we know you're alive, of course. I mean, you're all alone in there. If something happens, nobody would know. And who knows if there were any other entrances? Those singled out are easy targets, after all. In fact, this murder podcast I was just listening to the other day said... There. Why do you listen to murder podcasts? It's complicated. So she can plan a murder, obviously. I mean, it's clearly not her. It would be far too obvious if it was her, but... Like, she's not making herself seem any more innocent thus far. Is this the sink you were talking about? Yeah. Alright, go ahead. Question is, if the sink time travels, what does the bath do? Can we hop in the bath and, like, teleport to the nearest breathable planet or something? Are you gonna do it? I'm gonna do it. Actually, wait. What? You can't wash your hands with someone watching? No, it's just... Do you mind if we do it together? Oh. Well, on a first date, you're gonna wash hands together. That's quite presumptuous, Mr. Quincy. Why? I mean, maybe that way there's more of a chance we both travel in time? I don't really know how sync-related time travel works, but I'm just tired of being the only crazy person every time I come out of this bathroom. This better not be some convoluted scheme to try something weird with me. Honestly, if I were you, Linry, I'd be worried it's a convoluted scheme to murder you in the bathroom, but... Whatever. Don't flatter yourself, there are corpses outside and I'm not in the mood. Well, come on. Wait. What? Just in case this doesn't work, can you tell me a secret so it's easier to convince you that we've met before? You're sounding more and more sketchy by the minute. I know. Lavender. Just lavender. Okay. I've got a blister on the inside of my mouth and it's very distracting right now. Wait. What? You said you met me in these other supposed timelines. Yeah, I thought you didn't believe this. I don't, but... Never mind, look, I'm just curious. What did I say to you? Well, we didn't really talk much, but... Oh, you did say there was something you wanted to ask and show me. That was the first time I saw you, I think. Any idea? Not a clue. Okay, let's get this over with. Right. The interesting thing is, I'm pretty certain Linry knew Quincy in that first timeline, which means she travelled through time before he did, or travelled through time following on from this timeline, potentially. But she went back to his past in that timeline. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Wait. What? Never mind. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, let's do this. Is something supposed to happen? I don't know, I guess maybe it already happened. For the last few times I turned on the water and washed my hands like this. And closed my eyes like this. And I opened my eyes and walked outside. And he's alone. Linry? Hey. Well, now that's a damn shame, isn't it? I mean, the fact that he gave her that, she gave him that tidbit about Lavender, kind of made me believe that there was no chance she was going to be teleporting with him. Chekhov's gun and all that. It's been reset again. I guess I'm the only one who can use the sink after all. At least it's easier to talk to Linry now. They should still be at the party room. Party room. Oh, or not. Have you travelled further back this time? Hello? That light, it's so bright. Where is it coming from? Was there a light fixture on there? I know this is after he first got here, because this force field came up after he first arrived, so... Nothing? A working vintage record player. You don't want one of those vintage ones, man. You want one of the more modern, high-tech fellas that can, you know, do considerably less damage to your records than the classic ones ever did. That's why there's so few working records from back then, because the old record players used to fucking shred them. That too. Just getting my pretentious music hipster words in there. Need to make sure everyone knows that I collect vinyl records. Is there nothing here? It felt like... I don't know what he was saying that to, or this to, or whatever to then. I don't know. I can't just leave, can I? I assume I have to go upstairs, but... I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to leave, or if this entire game takes place in this house. It'd be pretty cool if it does. I like... it's like... what are they called? Shit, there's a name for them. Like episodes of a TV show where they all take place in one room or whatever. And it's all about character interactions within a small space. I like the video game equivalent of that. It's a cool idea. Might not actually be the case, but certainly seems to be the case for this opening section of the game at least. Interesting. Interesting. What is happening? I don't understand. What is this? The door won't open. Can I put a log on the fire? Shall I go interrogate the cat? Still number one suspect right now. Is that one alive? What is this feeling? Whoa, what the fuck? Why am I so fast now? What's going on? Holy shit. I have become powerful. I have become like a god. A god who can't control his movements properly. It's like playing Pokemon on speed up. What the hell? I don't like this at all. Slow me down. Please slow me down. This is so difficult. Was that the door? Oh, more corpses. Uh-huh. Kinda used to it now, honestly. This is the new normal. Guess it wasn't the door. Or was it saying someone came in the door and that means there's someone here now? There's someone in the building with me. Ooh. Okay. What is happening to me? ×2. Oh. Okay. I'm in control of this and it's very weird. I want to not go to the sink. I want to fill the entire room with Quincy's. This is my new superpower. I did it. What the fuck, man? What in the... Even just one of you is enough trouble as it was. Oh, she remembers us. What the pug? He keeps saying that. Hey, wait. Okay, so this is now Linry. Unless she was just pretending to not believe us about the sink earlier. There's one of two things, right? Either the one we've been encountering recently is like the older Linry, and then future Linry is travelling back in time after she's become more aware of the ins and outs of this whole business. Or she's always known and she's some sort of like time travelling fucking special operative or something. Because she seems very calm around all this murder. Hey, Linry? What is going on? I'm sorry. This was going to be about you, but then this happened. I ran more iterations, but I couldn't stop it. It keeps on happening, and it shouldn't. Wait, you can't just leave like that. Please, just tell me what's going on. I think I've just worked out what's going on. I think we're inside Quincy's mind. That's actually what I've been trying to figure out myself. Seems like you weren't reset like the rest, though. Guess that's one more thing to fix. Reset? But this is good. Maybe you can show me what you saw. What I saw. Well, it all started when I went into the washroom earlier and then... The fuck? Ah, you've seen some weird stuff. This might come in handy. What the pug was that? Funny coincidence though, that really did make the sink seem like a time machine. But the chances that my resets lined up so perfectly with the sink is improbable. You're even talking to me. Wait a minute, am I a robot? Sorry, as I said, I'm just a bit preoccupied right now. But basically, I created this world and I created you. Ah. Well, I was wrong about being in Quincy's mind then. What? What? Yeah, that's an appropriate way to walk around now. Just hands on head, constantly. I hope he's like this for the rest of the game. It's like if fucking someone super glued his hands to his ears as a prank. This wasn't something I wanted to show you this iteration, but since I need to keep you around for reference, you might as well go and have a look. Hold on, just back up a minute. What do you mean you created... I mean, what even is this place? I think you'll find the answers inside here. The mystery room. The one we've not been allowed in this whole time. Sorry, you have to keep these weird memories though. I'll need them later for reference. But just try not to worry about it. Not worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Come on, I'll meet you in there. But get your butt in there. What a mess. Might as well let this one run its course. I guess the first time's never the charm, but to happen every time when... Wait a minute. I didn't think we were going to get to see what was in the room then. I thought we were going to switch to Linry's POV. Hey. You said you'd meet me in here. Well, I can only walk left and right, so I guess right's the way to go. Right is right, as they say. Shall we sprint? Uh-huh. You know, one of those endless stairways to nowhere. You know how it is. One in every house. Am I transparent? I am transparent. Interesting. Don't know when that happened. Bit spooky though. And we're into Act 2, just like that. I mean, this is pleasant, but not really getting any answers here. Where am I? Is that foreground rotoscoped? It's odd to just leave everything behind like this. But why did you send me here? Oh. Don't know what that means. Don't know what the data bar's all about. I'm sure it will become clear in time though. All we can do is just move right, I guess. Hello there, Linry. Hello? Oh, child Linry. Interesting. Hey. What was that? Okay. So this is where we're quite clearly at a point where we're in someone's mind. Because this is how the previous games worked. For anyone who's watched this far and still has refused stubbornly to go and learn anything about the previous games, I'll just fill you in a bit here. What we just caught was like a fragment of memory or something. And the whole concept of the previous games was to go into the memories, usually of like a dying person, and help them relive their long forgotten memories and like have some fleeting moments of like recollection and joy from the earlier points in their life. It's a very sad game. But Linry said that Quincy was created by her, so I don't know if we're in Linry's mind and we're like an AI. I guess we'll find out though, right? What was that? Are these people? Now, everyone stay together, okay? Peter, quit picking on Izzy like that. And Linry. Hey, Linry. Said don't go far from the group, especially you. Linry. Is this the past? But how? Now, Linry, I have specific instructions from your parents that... Hey, stop running. She's a bit of a rebel child, I see. Not one to be tied down by the man. Okay, if you do that again... Hey, the doctor said your participation on this trip is conditional. Oh. It's not just that she was a little shit and needed to be sort of reined in. It's that she had a medical problem that needed to be watched closely, I guess. The doctor? Yeah, the doctor. Linry, if you don't watch it, the thing is, I mean, unless Linry is a child and when she's like, we're seeing her as an adult, that's how she envisions herself. But she clearly made it to adulthood at least. This wasn't like a fatal thing that fucked her up as a kid, right? I assume. Linry, if you don't watch it... Linry? There she goes. Linry. Everything here froze as soon as she fainted. Does that mean this place is all based on her? Guess I'll keep moving them. This barrier. Hey. We can use our Super Saiyan Blast to break down the barrier and delve deeper into the psyche of Linry. To maybe one day work out what the fuck is going on. Still got a little bit siren-y in here. Yeah, ambulance. I guess that makes sense. Where are you off to? Oh, where's the world off to? There was more path over here a second ago. Alright, I guess we'll investigate all this. Sorry, Dad. This was all my fault, wasn't it? You should have been more careful, Linry. But no, this isn't all your fault. Do you think I'll still be able to go on more class trips? Well, we'll have to see what the doctor says. Just be patient, and we'll try our best, okay? Okay. What does presumably Mother have to say? This is the second time it happened, isn't it? Yeah, we thought it was a one-off. We really shouldn't have allowed her to go on without... Try that again. We really shouldn't have allowed her to go without close supervision. Well, fortunately, the fall was cushioned. These early symptoms can be dangerous. Experimental drugs, for them, are on the horizon. But in the long run... Could one of you stay here with Linry? As for the other, please come with me. It's going to be okay, Linry. Can't speak to Linry. Can't get between her and her mother. Can't hear what they're saying. Is it because she couldn't? That adds up. Nothing into the mist over here. Guess we'll just keep pressing onwards then. Ooh, very moody. Eavesdropping. But when will it happen? Tomorrow? Years down the road? It's not certain that it will turn malignant. It's cancer, right? There's a chance that it will never surface. But there's a chance that it will. And then we'll treat it. If we start treatment as soon as it worsens, if it worsens, then we have another chance, right? Still, it just feels like there's so much left to mere chance. Linry. What are you doing here, Lyn? I can't sleep. Is there something wrong with me? Don't worry, Lyn. It's nothing we can't get through together. Is that what's keeping you up? No. Oh? Then what's the matter? The doctor said I can't go on field trips anymore, didn't he? Not for now, but they are working on something that'll help. Oh. Are you sad that you had to end the trip early today? Yeah. I didn't want to leave so soon. Everyone else got to stay the whole day. Let's go back then. Go back? When? Why not now? Really? It's late, Bill. Oh, there's no harm in a little nighttime excursion now and then. Besides, I've got just the thing for it. Hooray! Are you coming, Mum? It's okay. I'll stay. I'll make some warm soup for when you two get back. Okay. What a good dad and a slightly depressing mother. Does she have anything more to say on the matter? No. Oh, of course, Limry wouldn't have heard it if she did, right? Wow, is that really a telescope? Sure is, and I'll show you how it works too. I'm going to put it in the car, okay? Okay, I'm going to go say bye to Mum. Oh, my data bar, it's tickling up. And she's crying. A whole brave face thing. A little bit more difficult than it seems. Not a great position to be in, honestly. It's that light again. Henry, is that you? Oh, only one in here. Let's go see the wholesome moment between Linry and her father then. Bill. Bill I am. Big Billy style. It says here that we should be just a bit to the west, but there's just so many of them. How can you track one down? I think I found it. You did? I want to see. Oh, wow, I can't believe it. It really does look like the pictures in the book. Hey, didn't I tell you? You name it, and I'll find it. What if they don't have a name? All those stars. They don't all have names yet, do they? Well, why don't you come up here and see for yourself? Hey, Dad. You think there's a star up there with my name? There's already a star with your name, Linry. It's just not up there. What? What you talking about, Willis? Oh. That's cheesy, Dad. I still like the lavender more, but I'll admit the stars are pretty cool too. You know what's amazing about them, Lynn? Even though those stars all shine so brightly, many of them have already been gone for a long time. Gone? Yeah. Even the stars don't last forever. Then why do we still see them? Well, that's because during the time they were here, they shined so brightly that their light travelled so far, it reaches us even now. Wow. Suppose I should thank them then. Without them, I wouldn't be able to see the lavender field. Or then maybe you should thank the lavender too. Because without them, there'll be nothing to see, right? Yeah. The lavender may not be in the sky, but I like them better that way. I can play in them, smell them, see them up close. The stars are all so far away, but I guess they got their own part to do. I wouldn't change a thing about either of them. Wouldn't change a thing, huh? So if you could be either, which would you rather be? Well, I still like the lavender more, so I want to be a star. Why star if you like lavender more? Duh, Dad. To make sure everyone else can see the lavender, of course. To shine down on this field so bright and make it as light as day. And then everybody could always see just how lovely it is. Sounds like you'd make a wonderful star, Lynn. This is nice, Dad. I wish we could stay up late and come here every week. But, Dad, could I ask you something? Yes, Lynn? Why was Mum crying? Guess we're not going to see how he handles that curveball. Knew there'll be some wholesome shit when we got here. Called it in advance. Look at me go. To be fair, this game is mostly wholesome shit, so it wasn't really that much of a shout out, was it? And then she went back to school, I guess. Yeah, she was fine. She was fine, nothing to worry about. I guess they did say it could strike at any time. I guess we're at the point now where it's striking. She's doing alright for herself. A few hospital visits here and there. It's a giraffe, though. That's pretty cool. Can't go wrong with a giraffe. Oh. Steady on now, mate. Want to be accosted by a strange long-necked horse? Just like the giraffes, the peppered moth is also used as an example of natural selection. Although the experiment has been debated, the hypothesis remains unchanged. That when genetic mutation occurs, natural selection decides whether it lives on or dies out. If the mutation is good, then the organism is more likely to survive and pass on its genes. Sometimes I just can't say words, you know how it is. And if the mutation is harmful, it's less likely to survive and reproduce, thus filtering itself out. Is that a thing you can just do in America? To be fair, if this is like... I assume this isn't university level, right? It's like high school or whatever. My experience of high school, you have to be a bit more dedicated to whatever the teacher's doing. No, I guess we'll go see what they were up to. She just left to read a book under a tree. Is that legal? Is that part of the curriculum? You feeling okay, Linry? I'm fine. Why? Well, for one, you seemed upset. Oh, because about the whole the moths and Darwinism thing. Yeah, that probably hits her pretty hard, right? And then there's the whole leaving in the middle of class thing. I just didn't want to waste time, that's all. I was already familiar with the topics being taught. So you skipped class to read. What even is that? Microbiology. Oh, come on. You skip Stacy's parties but have time for freaking micro blah blah blah. High school years are for making memories. You got an interesting point. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to find some books on the formation of memories. That's not what I meant. I know, but thanks anyway. And just like that, she became adult and left poor Emily behind. Sorry, Em. No parties for you. She graduated. and continued to be in hospital. What's this? What's going on here? Is this work? Is she at work now? Is this what job is? Oh, it's a library. Okay. I guess she graduated high school and then just sort of kept learning, right? Could be a university library, I suppose. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's stop guessing and actually get some fucking context, shall we? Well, there goes my context. None of that for me today, thank you. I'll just run around the library. Yeah, there's no librarian to stop me. I'm a ghost. Can't do shit about my shit. Shit. Still a bit behind schedule, isn't it? Yeah, but I'll catch up. There's still a lot to analyse, but at least I have the data now. Good. I know it's a lot, but yours is the one I'm looking forward to the most. No pressure. Yeah, this is university. She's getting a degree, presumably in microbiology or some other ridiculous smart person thing. Don't know how people have the brain for that shit. Does not stick in my head at all. What went on there? What did I just witness? Did she drop her dissertation? Did she lose it to a freak whirlwind? A freak whirlwind's a regular thing that happened. There's no music in here, and that's dramatic. What does it mean? That's it. I'm dropping out. Okay. I guess this place is no joke. Come to think of it, why do I feel as if I graduated from somewhere just like this? Because you're a memory of someone she used to know. Somebody. Ah, well, looky here. Speak of the devil. What the pug? Excuse me. Is this seat free? Seems like it. Yeah, why ask that question? It quite clearly is. She's just trying to, get in her pants, I suppose. This is university, that's kind of the primary objective in my experience. Wait. If this is supposed to be the past, and my past too, how come I don't remember this at all? I mean, this place is familiar and all, but... Hey, why is it getting darker? Someone turned the lights off in the library. It was an epic prank. Like one of those found in your average 80s... Shit, what are those things called? Fraternity movies. Sometimes struggle to find words that exist entirely in American culture because I'm not immersed in that at all. Oh no. What? Is it really nighttime already? Oh man, guess so. You dozed off too, huh? Yeah, I can't believe this. This is the second time this week. I'm gonna mess up my sleep schedule. You look a little burnt out. Yeah, well, who isn't nowadays? Naturally. How did you fall asleep like that? Jet lag. Jet lag? Yeah, I just came back from backpacking around the world. Wow, lucky. Yeah. But now I gotta catch up. Wait, you mean... You literally took a trip in the middle of a semester? Yep. Why? The shrug and the eye roll, it's like... I'm such a goofball. Alright, maybe I should go back to work while I'm still sane. Me too, I got a bunch of essays to catch up on. Rough, what's your major? I'm majoring in liberal arts. Oh. Liberal arts can be very useful. I didn't even say anything, that was unprovoked. I honestly don't know what liberal arts is, other than the fact that it's a thing people dunk on in America a lot. Is it just like study of art or something? I don't know. Look, I'm being sincere. I don't know why you guys get so much flack around here. Shh. What are you majoring in? I'm in... Well, it's a little embarrassing. It's okay, go on, what is it? Neuroscience. Doctorate, technically. You bastard. So what are you working on? Becoming a doctor? That's definitely not how that was supposed to be phrased. Well, no, I'm more into the research side. My paper is on the synaptic modification and encoding of memories. Ah. What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh, does Quincy have, like, also have an issue where he, like, forgets things? Is that a thing? I guess we'll find out. Well, it's going to be a long night. I'm going to grab some coffee from across the hall. You want one too? Sure, thanks. My name's Quincy, by the way. I'm Linry. We knew each other, but I don't recall any of it. Yeah, because either A, you're an AI, which hasn't been given all of the necessary memories, or B, you are the real Quincy, but you have a brain issue. Can't wait to find out which. Is that the only place we can go? Seems weird to follow Quincy, because I thought we could only witness things from Linry's perspective. Guess I will, though. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Did that thing where I pressed the wrong button and lose all control of my game again. I'm gonna have to fix that before I go back to playing Majora's Mask. It's not as big an issue here, but goddamn, that game is gonna be awkward if I suddenly tab out of the emulator. Jesus Christ. Nothing going on here? I guess we're just seeing that they continued to study together. And their friendship blossomed. Huh? What are those? Muffins? Oh no, coffees. They didn't look like coffees at first. Oh. Little glances shot across the room at one another. This was never going to just be a case of they are good friends, was it? It was never going to end there. And so they continued, doing things on a campus. She learned, he liberal artsed. Sometimes they'd sit at separate tables and he had friends and she didn't because she was a fucking nerd. But they always kept bumping into each other time and time again. He took up jogging because she did it. They also sat on chairs. It was fun. Until that fateful day, when this happened. They ate burgers. What a dramatic turn of events. Now something's going to happen in here for sure. I can feel it. I can smell it. We're coming up to a dramatic moment, TM. No one here. Oh no, there they are. And how about the Eiffel Tower? Yeah, it was quite a sight. I mean, there are a lot of taller structures nowadays, but there's just something about the way it stands alone in the horizon. It sounds nice seeing all those places up close. I wonder if it's different from the pictures. Are you kidding? Of course it's different. It's standing beneath the proof of civilization, close enough to reach out and touch history. Hope your anthropology professor shares the same level of enthusiasm. Eiffel Tower, the Pyramids of Giza, the Great Wall. Honestly, I've always wanted to go too. Then why don't you? I mean, if I'm able to save up for a trip, I'm sure you could too. No, it's just... I don't have the time. Don't have the time. I know you're busy, but surely you can spare a few weeks. It's not just that. I chose my path a long time ago, Quincy. I have to find a place where I'll leave a mark, and I don't know how long I have to get there. It's nice catching glimpses of the scenery as I go, but if I were to stop and smell the roses, I'm afraid I'd realize how nice it all is and just stay. I see. It's quite a dramatic way to put it. But it's also kind of romantic. Reminds me of those stars in the sky. Huh? Like, they shine bright in the earth below, but can't be a part of this world themselves. Yeah. Are you my dad? Something like that. Our time here is so limited. I always feel such a pressure to make something of it. Well, I guess that always had a different effect on me. When I think of how limited our time here is, I can't help but want to simply enjoy it while it lasts. I guess it's kind of selfish in comparison. There's nothing wrong about simply wanting to experience the world. Sounds like something my grandma would say. I mean that in the nicest way, of course. It's just, she always lived life one day at a time, in the purest sense. Were you and your grandma close? Sure, my parents passed away in an accident when I was young, so she brought me up. I'm sorry to hear. Well, it was a long time ago. But I remember when it first happened, people thought Grandma was heartless because she seemed to move on with her life and routine rather fast. But I knew it wasn't because of that. She still grieved and reminisced about them every day, missing them. She just had this view on life. She was just grateful to be here, take the blissful with the tragic, to be reborn each day. She always joked that even if the world ended tomorrow, she'd still be okay with it. Even if the world ended tomorrow. I envy her. I'm not sure I'd be able to live day to day like that. Me neither, but I guess it did rub off on me a bit through the years. She passed away not long before we first met, actually. Developed Alzheimer's later in life, and complications got her. When we first met? Is that where you went on that trip? You know, when you told me about your paper when I came back, I really questioned the path I'd chosen. I thought, there's someone who could make a difference. Here I am just prancing through life for myself. It's not exactly an altruistic choice on my part either, to be honest. It's more like an impulse. In a way, I wish I could feel content just being carefree and having fun, but I can't. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be bitter about it in the end. Well, sounds like maybe we could keep each other in check. Maybe we could. Hey, what do you think if, I know we hang out now and then already, but what if we do that, but more? Like, I know this place outside campus that makes the best avocado salad. You asking me out? Well, if you put it that way. Yeah, I guess I am. I don't think that's a good idea. because I'm a liberal arts major, isn't it? I know, I'm just kidding. But it's okay, I get it. No hard feelings. Let's just... I'm sick, Quincy. I have been since I was a kid. Every morning I wake up, I'm never sure if it'll take a turn for the worse. I'm a time bomb. Just fucking bail and leave her asleep in the library. I don't know, I think that was meant to be a sweet moment, but it didn't really seem like it. Quincy? I guess I can be quite an arse. Wait, but if I can't remember any of this, is it still really me? I don't know. But Really Me is going to wrap up here, I think. More of this soon. It's getting very heavy very quickly, but you know what? I'm going to revel in those feels, and we're gonna keep playing. I'll see you for more of it next time. Bye.